going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. So thank you guys again for joining us for another helpful video when it comes to trading penny stocks. So today's video is going to be about how to articulate volume and what does volume mean when it comes to trading. Volume can be an indicator that can be very helpful when it comes to investing. Obviously, there's kind of like the general things to go by: support, resistance. You can get a little bit more into it with the indicators, as in like EMA and SMA, that can show you upward or downward momentum. Now, what's volume and what does it mean, right? Volume means the amount of shares that are being distributed, that are being bought and sold, right? So volume doesn't always just mean that the actual stock price is going up, but it also can mean that, as the volume starts to increase, that it could actually be dipping because a lot of shares are being sold. And you see that also when stocks are being dumped, and also when stocks are being pumped. Volume is very heavy. And the way that I use volume is actually for pre-market movers. If you guys have the TD Ameritrade platform, and it's a live platform that you can download on your smartphone, I use the Trader. It's a Trader. I'll have the app right here. That's the app that I use. So if you guys have access to it, doesn't mean that you have to. It's just an app that I recommend, that when you click on volume during pre-market hours, so Mountain Standard Time for Arizona, market opens at 7:30. So I usually wake up around 6:50 and look at the volume right around 7. And I look at you click on volume, it shows you from top to bottom, the highest volume to the lowest volume. And with those volume stocks, it actually shows you usually pre-market movers. And what that can expose you to is, the support, the resistance during pre-market hours, which is gonna kind of symbolize or reflect where the rest of the day is going to hold for these stocks, especially because the first 5 to 15 minutes of the open market for trading penny stocks is going to be the most volatile, which means the most amount of shares being distributed, which means the most volume, and you can definitely take advantage of that. Even if the volume is dipping down, and you're able to identify a support. Once the volume starts slowing down, you're going to see it kind of start plateauing. Once it starts plateauing and then starts picking up, and you use that SMA or EMA indicator, which is a simple moving average, or the exponential moving average, which is an indicator that shows upward momentum, you can use that indicator with the volume and with the support and resistance just techniques that you've developed in an effort to catch it at the bounce, ride it up, sell at the resistance, and follow with a trailing stop loss to minimize loss, promote growth, and just another indicator that you can use to get a better understanding on how to be successful when it comes to trading. So another question can be like, why do you want volume? And if there's no volume, you really don't want to invest into a company, especially if you're a day trader, because if you get into a certain price in any sort of penny stock and the volume isn't there, or there's no volume, it could be very difficult, if not impossible, because no one's actually wanting to buy that stock. So if all of a sudden the market price starts taking a dip, then now you have no one to sell to, and if someone's trying to buy at 2 cents and you bought in at 10 cents, that's your only competition or your only buyer. Therefore, you might have to sell to not hold overnight. So that's a way that you can use volume. Volume can be very helpful to identify, a healthy stock, a stock that's very volatile. And you usually want that because you want to be able to ride it up and buy and sell within a matter of minutes, if not a couple hours. But as a day trader, you usually want to sell within the same day. So volume is an indicator that I use to ensure that if I get in, I know I can get out because the volume is there. So again, that's how I use volume to be as an indicator to give me a better understanding on if the stock is going up or if it's going down. Usually I like to see healthy volume, and there's a bunch of different indicators that you can use to help you and assist you in being a more successful trader, but definitely I really recommend looking into volume and how it can assist you when it comes to seeing a healthy stock or a healthy growth, right? So EMA lines are, in a sense, average volume, and it fluctuates with the price. And again, that's another indicator based on volume that you can use to predict or identify upward momentum. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys did, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up. If you guys have any suggestions on any videos that you guys would like me to make, to help you guys out any way that I can, feel free to let me know. You guys can reach out to me at techbuds@mail.com, but I do want to let you know the best way to reach out to me is actually leaving a comment down below, which is where I can answer your question, and if not, make a video specifically for you. So thank you again for tuning in. If you guys would like to be a part of TechBud Solutions, it's the free group that I created. We're sitting a little bit over 3,500 members worldwide, so entrepreneurs worldwide that trade the stock market and share best practices. Again, it's a free group you can join. You can simply ask to join with the link that's provided for you down below to the Facebook platform, and in that platform you could actually join directly to our group chat platform, which is where we share best practices, where we're trading, and why. And again, it's a very welcome environment, especially for new traders, and I hope to be a part of your success. So thank you guys again. If you guys can subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. If not, then that's totally okay. Thank you guys again so much. I hope you guys have an amazing year. Please, let's make sure we try our best to end the year on a green note, and take care, guys. Baby, don't you let it go to waste.